I can't figure out what I want to review next. Maybe I should review something involving vampires. Oh no. No. No, 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 no! What about housing or bloodline? Okay, no, please, for the love of God, anything other than that! Fine.
It's kind of hard to make fun of vampires, mainly because the media's been doing this for me since 2009. And honestly, making a joke about vampires is like making fun of the Assassin's Creed leap of faith logic. Everybody gets the jokes and everybody does not care anymore. So why am I doing a review of this?
Well, maybe it's because I've done all the stereotypical anime reviews and the stupid picture won't leave me alone. It just keeps popping up in random corners. On to the review.
We see what looks like a 5-year-old in the middle of winter, alone and in a forest. Parents of the years, guys. This is our main character, Yuki, who... Well, that was quick. No, she's actually saved by Kaname-kuran, a vampire of the highest class. Yes, it's that kind of vampire show. How very original. Anyway, it's about 10 years later, and Yuki is now a high school student with a job. What kind of job is that? Well, how about I let the show explain, because frankly, it's just too stupid for anyone to explain.
彼らの正体は秘密だし。このクロス学園はデイクラスとナイトクラスで一つの校舎を共有しているから、ナイトクラスの正体を隠し通すために風紀委員、いや、ガーディアンはとても重要なんだ。君たち二人にしか。
Yes. Apparently, no one finds it odd they hardly go out of the dorms and go to class at night. I can understand characters like Rima and Senri because they're models, and models work very long hours. But what's everybody else's excuse? Resuming back to the plot, Yuki's not alone in her guardian work. She also has her friend Zero, who's also a vampire but chooses to live in the day class? Again, very original. But unlike a lot of the vampires at school, he hates what he is, wants to kill them all, and if he doesn't have enough blood, could change into this. Oh, and here's the best part. Even though they've known each other for a couple years now, have gone to school together, and have even lived together, she's never figured out that Zero's a vampire. Wow! You are a horrible friend, Yuki. Bella from Twilight figured out that Edward was a vampire faster than you figure it out. You are a stupid person. Yes, if you can't tell by now, Yuki's one of my least favorite characters. She's very 2D in her character sense, and in later episodes is used as a plot device. Not to mention, her design is weird. Her eyes take up half of her face, and it doesn't even look like there's pupils in them half the time. It's actually kind of terrifying. But Yuki isn't the only one with this weird design. Apparently there was no budget for this anime, so in one episode, yeah, it could look pretty badass, but in another, clearly you spent all your money on that last episode. Now there are some good points about this show. For instance, the voice acting in it is fantastic. Until you see the English dub. The whole anime in English just sounds like a really bad fan dub, which is sad considering that the cast includes people like Mela Lee, Ethan Murray, and... Oh, Vic Mignogna, you think I enjoy making fun of you?
For those of you who don't know who he is, let me explain.
Vic Mignogna is one of the most well-known voice actors in the anime community. He's known for doing a lot of cover songs for anime such as One Piece, D.N. Angel, and even a couple of the Dragon Ball Z seasons. But what he's most known for is this. Edward Elric from the Full Metal Alchemist series. This is the role that skyrocketed Vic to voice acting fame. He even got his own World of Warcraft commercial. How badass is that? And since then, everyone wants him in their anime. So who did they get him to play in Vampire Knight? Oh god, not Zero. Now don't get me wrong, Vic Mignogna can play very serious characters, but at the same time they've also been the comic relief throughout the series. Zero is not that. So when you hear Vic Mignogna's voice go with this dark and brooding character, yeah, it's kind of odd. I dare say even creepy.
Please, Vic Mignogna, stop picking these roles you clearly don't belong in. You are good at things like this.
Sounds like you're kinda scared of Big Bad Scar! I'm not surprised considering how useless you were against him!
And you are good at things like this.
It must be hard for you to constantly be looked down upon by others.
I think you're taking this poor thing too far.
Spurned, neglected, but that doesn't matter now. Long live the poor! We welcome you, poor man, to our world of beauty!
You are not good at things like this.
She wanted you to stay the way you are. A human, not a vampire.
But with all the things I've said about this anime, did I actually enjoy it?
Kind of? Okay, seriously, you're wearing out your shtick.
Like High School of the Dead, Vampire Knight really doesn't do anything new for its genre. In fact, a lot of people call it the Twilight of anime, which I think is going a tad overboard. I mean, I see where people compare the two. For instance, Yuki and Bella are equally stupid, like guys that creepily stare at them and really don't do that much. But where Twilight had both a shitty book and a movie, I actually enjoyed Vampire Knight's manga. The story has more time to develop, the side characters get more screen time, and it's altogether better than the show. And considering the anime gives you a read the manga style ending, yeah, go read the manga. And yes, I know there's a second season called Vampire Knight Guilty, but I have one thing to say about that season.
Fuck yeah!
Really, the point I'm trying to get across with this anime is the same one I had in my High School of the Dead review. When it comes to its genre, it doesn't bring anything new, but it's still okay. In fact, if you like Twilight, odds are you're probably gonna like Vampire Knight more than other people. And if you're into that, that's fine. Just don't come anywhere near me. You can find Vampire Knight on Hulu.com and Viz Media.
Finally finished it. Now that stupid picture left me alone, and thank God, I don't think I can deal with another one of those stupid animes. Oh, for the love of God. I'm the SuperAnimeGirl. And I gotta start working on a script.
もう何度も諦めては押し殺す旅行き場のない感情が目を覚ましてく汚れのないその微笑み残酷なこと遠い存在だとわかるよだけなのに闇の中に今も宿る想いを抑えきれない赤く赤く赤く